Mike Tirico and Greg Olson. It is for real. Season begins here. Off we go from Bank of America Stadium. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Throwing to start. Here's Dart. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dart. On the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play for the Panthers. 62 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And with nothing open, he might have been better off just trying to see if he can make something happen with his legs, but with the way this defense is flying around, I'm not sure there was a play to be made either way.
That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete. On now is Andres Borregales for the field goal try. Officially a 29-yard attempt. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are out to an early 3-0 lead.
You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They bring their tight end right. First carry now for Jaden Blue. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Josh Allen. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
Now Allen on 1st down. He's got room at the 30, down to the 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. the extra point try forthcoming. He's got it. The Cowboys move out to a 7-3 lead.
Panthers 3.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A return now from the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Okay, ready?
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Travel start on the ground. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. He is having his way. Another big game. This time 18 yards and a first down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Now a give on the ground. Room to run again. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
It's not often in the NFL, Mike, that we see a run play result in a touchdown of this length. A lot of things have to go right. The right look by the defense, executing by the offensive line and all of your blockers. And then sometimes it's just, I got a better guy with the ball in my hand than you do on defense. And I think all of those things here were at play and results in a big touchdown.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers are on top. It's now 10-7.
Cowboys 7.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 48-yard line.
On the jump.
Off the bootleg, here is Duck. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraku. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
At the 44-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. The pressure's going to get there again. He's forced down once more. Donovan Izaraku. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Out of shotgun. It's Dart. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
That is fielded at the 13. And a nice return there. The offense not going to be backed up as much as they could have. Drive's going to start from beyond the 20. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. That's complete. It's Malik Neighbors. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 76 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys are on top. It's 14-10.
Panthers 10.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On 1st down, Dart going for it all. He's got it! And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score! 75 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Borregales now for the extra point. The kick is good. So, 1st quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Panthers off to the early event and will return to Charlotte in a moment. So before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
A run once more with Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why.
Clutch with his target. That's incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down. Motion the slot man left. Allen now on second down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to... Allen going to throw again. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he is going to have a Cowboys first down as the defense nowhere to be found. They picked up 20 on fourth down. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On the handoff, Blue. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 17-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. Blue, that one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one taken in. Touchdown, Cowboys. What a start to the year. His second touchdown in this opening half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, it is Dark. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Over first and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Allen now on first and 10. To the sideline, he's got Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Dallas. His second touchdown of this first half. An extra point attempt to follow. That one off the crossbar, and it caroms in. Fortunate break there, and somehow he gets it through for the extra point. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Moving to his right. Off he goes. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Dart going to throw here on 2nd down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warrior 70. No, Rick, go.
On 3rd down, here is Dart. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A loss of 10 yards.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Here's Michael Dixon now. He'll punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. On 1st down, Allen. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Still on the move. And he will take this one in. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a 1st down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not this guy. He's thinking taking it to distance, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. To throw, it's Dart on 1st and 10. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime.
It's just so hard to get anything going when you're just not confident running your own system, and all these early sacks. Yes, they kill drives, but think what it does to the quarterback. The quarterback just can't be confident operating out of the pocket. There's no rhythm, there's no timing, and everything you planned on doing today coming in is out the window.
On 2nd down, Dart. He's going to let this one go deep. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here, the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
60 Eagles.
3rd and long, and Dart is going to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The 3rd quarter is underway. He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Allen working from the pistol. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
12. First down, Dallas.
Slot man in motion left. Allen going to throw on 1st and 10. To the right side here, pass is caught, and he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Allen. It's into the hands of Jaden Blue. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Quick throw here is complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And he's got it at the 1. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Coca 19. Ready?
They'll go with a counter on first down. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Really well executed counter run there, Mike. And what you're trying to do anytime on these misdirection schemes is you're trying to get these linebackers that might play at a 4.5 speed to maybe play at a 4.7 speed. The hesitation, not understanding exactly where the ball's going to end up, gives you an advantage offensively, just like we saw here.
Second and inches.
Here we go, shot.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
What a good run there. That's going to put them over 100 for today's game, Mike. And it just seems as the game goes on, this guy just seems to get better and better.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Up the middle they go.
Penetration is the key to run defense. Stop the running back before he has a chance to get started. That's exactly how it played out here.
At the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Second and 11.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Take off.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
A loss of a yard. It's fourth down.
They'll indeed go for it, and it's Dart. That's taken in, and he will have the first down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the third quarter. They convert on fourth down.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On the jump.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hup.
Handoff here, up the middle. Second and a yard.
At the 3-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Dart. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, Panthers 24.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Cedric Grant. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Ready up.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Press go.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. On 1st down, Dart. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Hey, switch. Ready.
4th quarter begins on the ground. A short kick down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
A pickup of 2.
Throwing. Dart. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The extra point now for Borregales. It's up and through. And the Panthers are able to edge a bit closer.
Panthers 31.
Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the 4th quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
First down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Allen going to throw again. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
A run with Blue. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports. After this, you've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. There's that man again, another catch. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And this impressive Week 1 performance continues as they add yet another touchdown.
I just can't stress how impressive this performance has been today, Mike. I mean, not only on Week 1 to find yourself on the road, but to really dominate and have the efficiency early in the season offensively. And you could tell they were prepared coming into the start of this season, and boy, have they showed it.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. A short one taken at the 10. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
29-yard line.
Begin here on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
To the air on second down. Dark is going to air this one out. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19. Ready.
Throwing is Dart. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll try and run for it. 1st down and more past midfield. And he's going to go all the way for the touchdown. But hold everything. There's a flag way back on the other side of the field. And this one is going to get wiped away. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long.
70 Lions.
They'll go, and here's Dart. That is hard down the field. He's got it. 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air once more is Dart. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Hold the ready. 60 back. Shut up.
To the air again goes Dart. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their 2nd. Stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game.
Let's go.
Throwing again, Dart. Throwing right, it's taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Dart going to throw it again. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So it's a win here for the